In the random access file this week, MicroSlate is introducing a new notebook PC that uses a pen as an input device. The Data Lite 300L PC features a touch-sensitive input screen on which you enter information using either a stylus or your finger. The new MicroSlate laptop will come complete with VGA screen, 1 megabyte of memory, and 20 megabyte hard drive. The price is $6,000. The first units are scheduled to ship in July. Lotus Development has announced the release of several new upgrades to 1.2.3. Version 2.3 for older DOS machines is now out. Lotus says it has many of the features found on the higher-end Lotus release, version 3.0. And Lotus now says the upgrade to that version, release 3.1 Plus, will ship by early July. InfoWorld magazine says that Microsoft is ready to roll out its long-awaited 5.0 version of DOS. The upgrade for current DOS owners will cost under $100, and release is expected in mid-June. Taking a look at this week's top 10 software titles for the PC, PC Connection reports that DR-DOS competitive upgrade to 5.0 is in the #1 position, with expanded memory manager in second. Third is WordPerfect 5.1, followed by Windows 3.0. Procom Plus is in 5th place. Rounding out the top 10 PC titles are Adobe Type Manager for Windows, the Norton Utilities, Quicken, PC Tools Deluxe, and Norton Antivirus. And it's time now for this week's software review with Paul Schindler.
If you're tired of Rolodex cards and ready to get rid of them, you know there's lots of Macintosh programs that try to help you organize your address book. The best I've seen is a desk accessory called TouchBase. Now, usually you have to choose between a program too simple to do the job or a database too complex to handle. TouchBase is the best existing compromise between these two. First of all, it's a desk accessory, which makes it easy to get into. It's fast. Display a list, click on a name to bring up the full record. You can move forwards and backwards with these buttons. You can find a card by any of a number of criteria, including any field on the card. You can even search notes, but that takes longer. You can sort the listing almost any way you want as well. It has several handy, well-thought-out options for output, including envelopes, detailed forms, and listings. I was particularly impressed with the facts cover sheet and with the label section, which allows a choice of label types and enables you to start at any label on the sheet. TouchBase is $125 from After Hours Software in Van Nuys, California. For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Paul Schindler.
Radio Shack has announced a new trade-in program on new Tandy computers. If you buy selected 286 or 386 machines, Tandy will let you trade in your old computer. They're offering a credit of up to $500 for trade-ins. Radio Shack says the trade-in offer will be good until the end of June. Apple is also offering trade-in deals on new Macintosh computers at selected stores around the country. And finally, have you ever forgotten to save a file only to realize later that you really needed it? Well, a company called Working Software has come up with a miracle for you. It's called Last Resort, and it automatically records all computer keystrokes so that there's always a saved version of any computer input. Last Resort works as a TSR, and you can call up the magically saved files from inside most word processors. Last Resort is available only for the Macintosh. The cost is $50. That's it for this week's Computer Chronicles. I'm Kate McGargy.
Computer Chronicles has been made possible in part by Central Point Software, makers of Central Point Antivirus, a comprehensive program for the detection, removal, and prevention of more than 500 computer viruses. Additional funding has been provided by the Software Publishers Association, which reminds you it's a federal offense to copy software, and by PC Connection and Mac Connection, and by Byte Magazine and Bix, the Byte Information Exchange.